Hi everyone, it's me, Elizabeth Saenz, aka Fairy Woman. We are on day 37 of the Fairy's Guide to Being Human Magical Companion, day 24 in the book. I think it's very appropriate for right now, so I'm going to just read the message. Fairy message for day 24. Fear is not something you can obliterate from your life, nor should you. It has its purpose. It keeps you safe. It's the irrational fear or learned fear from past experiences and relationships that you need to question and try to trim down. It can also be hard to differentiate between old patterns of fear and gut intuition warning you. It is important to sit quietly and feel the feelings to gain clarity. If you have a reason why, especially if the reason can be linked to a past experience, then it is from fear. If you don't know why, it just seems not right, it's probably intuition. When you embrace your fear, your shadow side, your faults and shortcomings, then they stop having power over you. It is in the power struggle to make them disappear or hide that gives them control. The fairies. When I went to publish, wanted to publish my first book and I was sending it to different publishing companies, I did all the research, filled out all the forms, I had the samples, all the kind of things ready to mail out. I had a whole stack of them I was going to mail out. And they just sat there. And I couldn't bring myself to go put them in the mailbox. And it was just stupid fear, and I knew it. I knew it was just this fear sitting inside of me. So my husband came and he said, do you want me to just go put them in the mailbox for you? And I was like, it's so stupid. And he's like, it doesn't matter. It's what you're feeling. I can do that. And he did. And so it's kind of moments when we just go, yeah, I'm afraid I can't do this, and ask for the help we need, that we can start to move past it. You don't have to just muscle past it on your own. People that have high anxiety and things like that, sometimes they actually just need someone to stand next to them to be able to do something. They don't even need the person doing anything, saying anything, it's just to have another person present with them to help them move through. And I think that's important to remember, that sometimes we just need that extra energy support to move through something scary. And I know a lot of people right now, with everything going on in the US and that are living in the United States, are really afraid, really scared, because there's lots of riots happening and lots of protests. So I think that those are reasonable fears to have. And people are scared of COVID-19. People are scared of the government, pick a thing. I think it's fine to have those fears. I think us trying to deny it or act like they aren't there gives it more power over us. So the more that you can be real with yourself about what you're afraid of, what's stopping you, what's blocking you, what the fear is, then you can start finding your way, the solution out. The action step for right now. We encourage you to write down your fears and read them. Try not to judge yourself. Embrace these as part of you. Find your skills to work with the fears to continue moving forward. What fears are learned behaviors, which are instinct, which are intuition. I find that when people either speak out their fears or write them down in black and white, sometimes I've had this experience myself. I'll see it written out or say it out loud, and all of a sudden be like, it's so ridiculous that I have this fear that, no one will remember me when I have a large family and friend base, or that I'm going to be all alone, or, there's certain things that are just kind of these stupid fears in us. And we know when we release them out loud, how ridiculous they are. And when you can start looking at how ridiculous they are, they start losing their power. It doesn't mean they're gone completely, but it allows you a place to reach out and get that help and just admit them to people. I know this is stupid, but this is what it really feels in me. And most people will be kind. You'll find most people will be like, hey, I get it, I have that too. Imposter syndrome is something that is very rampant in our society. And imposter syndrome is about feeling not valid. And one of my favorite authors, Neil Gaiman, he had a whole thing he wrote up about it, about going to this event. And the long and the short is he was feeling like an imposter in this group of very talented people from all across different arts and sciences and everything. And he ends up talking to a man, and the man says to him that he felt like he didn't belong there, that all these people had created something amazing. He never created anything. And Neil Gaiman says, yeah, but you went to the moon. I think that's pretty impressive, and it's Neil Armstrong. So I think if Neil Armstrong can have imposter syndrome, anyone can. And we have to remember that everyone has those moments and feels that way at times. Everyone has those fears. Everyone can feel inadequate and not enough. And then when we really face it and just go, I'm feeling this way, and express it to somebody else, we can start to dismantle it. So I hope that you are able to face some of your fears and still have a magical day today. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye.